Hello, Tyler Cruz here, also known as Always Dizzy. I'm going to start with a public streak of 39 before I play any games, because that's how I roll. So I'm about almost a minute in here. Hopefully I can do this on the first attempt. What? Why did they throw me a tricky one on level 2? He can take everything on A7. Jeez Louise. Okay, that's dirty. That's dirty. They give me that on number 2. How dare they? Yeah, they're giving me some freaking hard ones for the first ones. Jesus Christ. Okay. Obviously, I've already started the whining. The whining has commenced. There's a hook made at the end. Patterns. Can I not just take the rook? Yeah, that was a dumb puzzle. Check and then queen f2. Should be good enough. Mate in 1. No, sorry. I can't count. This should be good. We're up a rook. Mate in 3. 1. Whoops. 1. Mate in 4 then. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. And then 4. Yeah. And mate. I think queen h6. And then I don't see how he stopped. Oh. But then he's got back rank. No, but then, yeah, check. Oh, yeah, did we take the rook? Okay. Discovered check. Wins the rook and then the king. Check. And then we have knight f7. And then check, and then, is that a smothered? Well, he does it this way. Wait, what? Holy crap, why, what am I doing? I thought this was mate. I didn't calculate it though. I mean, I was being lazy. I guess that, yeah, that is not my, okay, sorry. Well, nobody's watching, that's good. But honestly, they've been throwing some tricky ones. Not like okay, I always have an excuse. No, but that was honestly like the first 2 or 3 like were crazy. We have a fork here. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna focus now. Enough excuses. Okay, focus time. Let's try to be accurate for once. I'm actually still not being careful. This wins his rook. What am I doing? Yeah, because he had king he had king c8. Oh, Rocky. What can I say? I really need to slow down, man. Come on. You've only wasted 5 minutes so far. You can still finish strong. You can still finish strong. It's not too late. You've only wasted 5 minutes. Win the knight. Win the queen. We are black. What? So king, well, I mean, this is the only move. And then we can go to the 6th rank. Check. Oh. I don't know. I'm not calculating the full. Oh, that's legal. Yeah, it should be good. And no, wait. I'm looking at like rook h5, and then rook takes h5. Where does his queen go? I still don't really see the continuation. Like takes, queen somewhere. I guess I have queen g5. Yeah, this should be good. That's underrated though. Tons of underrated puzzles tonight. Okay, so I can go queen takes, and I'm threatening mate, and I'm threatening c6. Excuse me. But he could play h3 or f3. No, sorry. He can't play either. Yeah, so this should be good. And then just take, yeah. They're giving, these puzzles today are underrated. Holy crap. They're not normally this hard this early on. Like the positions are insane. Crazy positions. Okay, so here we have a check and a check. And then where's the finish? I don't know if that's it. So queen g2, king e1. I don't know. Knight f3, king d1. Oh, then we can go to the back rank. Yeah, okay. Take with what? Take with a pawn, because then we're one square closer to queening. So I could take and then, well, then nothing. I just take the knight, and then I have a lifeline. And why don't I just take the knight? Because we have stronger, it looks like. And then bishop g4. Mate in 2. Can still finish respectfully. Respectfully, that's a word, right? Okay, how about g5? It's mate if he takes, and if he goes to h5, then I have queen h7. His queen is hanging. What is this puzzle? And then we just go to e4, I presume. Weird puzzle. And we have a fork on c5. He's not threatening mate, but he would get out of one of those. One of the forking pieces gets out. So check, take, and then he could technically bring the queen back. But he would be down a rook. So that doesn't make sense, right? So if I go c5, rook d8, rook takes d8, rook takes d8, queen takes d8, and let's say queen. Here I'm still up a rook, so I think it is c5 here. Yeah, and if he goes this, I just take the queen. This should be it. Yeah, and then we just take. Okay. So we're down the exchange. If I trade queens, I can take, and then I have bishop e3 fork, bishop d3 fork. That seems to only be equalizing though, isn't it? Because I'll just get the exchange back. You know, take, boom, bishop d3. I'm going to go for that, but I want to look at that with the engine after, because that's only equal if I'm calculating correctly. Oh my God. That I should have listened to myself more, because it's only equal, that line. Yeah, so let's look at this. So this is only equal. I should have trusted myself more here. And then look for something better. Oh, we just take the rook. I didn't even see that. Oh boy. Okay, got to start over. If it takes me 10 years, well, it takes me 10 years. I have to be more accurate. Fork on the knight. We can take his queen and then take his rook. We'll be up the exchange. We're black. We can give a check and then his rook falls. There's a check here. And then a kill box, which is something that I just studied and learned last night. Believe it or not, for the first time. Yeah. Wow. And that's gonna come in handy, man. That new little tactic motif. I can't believe I've only learned about that last night. Really can't believe it. The kill box motif. Okay, this should be winning here. This is a good disposition that I have right now. This is the attitude I should have, like more positive and objective instead of being whiny. It's not a good attitude to have. This wins the rook. Yeah, I really need to change my attitude. Maybe that's my 2025 goal, to change my attitude. My attitude stinks. Okay, so I have a check, and I think I win the queen here. I can win his knight, and then I'll be up 3 pawns. That's probably good enough. This is a mate in 2. There should be a tactic here. Yeah. We'll be up a rook at the end of this. We are black. So everything is protected, but so it is for him. So I just want to get my king active, so I have the more active king here. I don't know if I want to give him... Oh, but I have a tempo move, so yeah, now we get in there. Okay, this should win because we have an X-ray on H2. I think I could sack the exchange and then take on E3. That's if my calculations are correct, and they were. So let's look at the forcing move. Check. If he hides on A2, then we have mate, kill box. Oh God, I love that name. That's like one of the coolest names. There's a lot of cool names for chess motifs, though. And then this is mate. So either way, it's going to be mate. Yeah. So I was thinking Queen C1 should be mate. I don't think I'm missing anything there. But this is also mate, and that's a kill box. And I think I want to go for that because that's my new thing now. It's a kill box. So let's do that. I'm seeing them everywhere now. Yeah, so I think I can take on C1 and then take on H4. I'll be up the exchange. Although, no, that should be fine. Do the fork. Seems simple enough to me. I don't see how that wouldn't be the best move. And yeah, I mean, this is a weird puzzle. Okay, that was a weird puzzle. We are black. I can give a discovered check that has to be good. Never going to calculate that. Yeah, so we have a check here. We also, no, that's the only check. So let's look at that. He has to go to F1. Give him another check. He has to go to G1. Give him another check. Yeah, that's working. And then check here. And then a discovery. Okay, we are black. We have bishop b5. He does have a check, which we need to look at. After king h8, I should be fine there. Oh, so it just takes. And we are white. We have a check. And it's a mate in 2, I think. That just looks like a mate in 2 to me. We are black. Could I take the knight? First of all, I'll just calculate here, but I'm pretty sure it's taking on d2. But I'll just calculate this. But no, he's got that covered a million times. So I think it might be knight d2, because if queen takes d2, I take on b1, and he could block, but then, well, okay, wait, so queen d2, rook b1, if queen e1, rook e1, rook e1, and I'm up a rook, or I'm up a knight, and if queen d2, rook b1, it's the same thing. And if he takes on b6, then I take his queen. So, yeah, this is going to be correct. Okay. I see you lurkers in the stream, not talking. Oh, I'm going to put the heat on. It's getting cold. Okay, back to business here. This one's tricky. So do I just give a check? Because he can't play c3 because I can take. But it's a little messy because yeah, I would probably go knight takes c3, I think. But it is messy. I don't see what else it would be though. Yeah. So I think I want to take what's a knight, because if I take what's a bishop, well, he can just take, and then he's got a couple of threats here because he's hitting g7 too. So I think we want to create this discovery. If he plays queen d2, then I have the tempo move back, and I'm up a pawn. So I think it's knight takes c3. Okay, we are black. Okay, so there's nothing there. I have this song stuck in my head ever since yesterday. It's a very nice song. Very nice song. It belongs in a movie, in a scene. Like, oh, it's a lovely song from the 70s. Okay, it's just completely been stuck in my head nonstop for the past day. Okay, this one's tricky. It might not be a forcing move, because I'm not seeing it. Okay, what about bishop g5? Hello, frankly. I'm not sure what that means. So what about bishop g5? If king g5... No, I had an idea there, but it's not working remotely. The very first move that I considered was rook h3. Careful in the chat. Hello, Monoheat, but yeah, no hints or anything, please. Otherwise, I have to minimize chat so that I don't see it. But yeah, so this was the first thing I was looking at, but then I didn't see any follow up. There's no checks or anything. So the first move needs to be a slow move here. Hello, Ryan. Yeah, but I just really don't see it. That's why this is another forcing move. Which, well, that's not true. So there's this too. This check. Oh, so it might be knight g2, king h5, and then rook h3. I guess that's it. Let me just verify. I should have seen that sooner. But yeah, knight g2, king takes h5, rook h3 is mate. That took me way too long, but I got there in the end. That's what she said. Yeah, that's what she said works there. Okay, so we have knight e3 threatens mate, which may work because I'm not seeing a good response. It seems a little on the nose. And the reason why we don't want to take on h4 is because he has this check, which could be problematic. And in fact, it would be problematic. So I think it might be knight e3. I don't see how he interrupts us here or defends. So I think we are going with that. And then, yeah, we shall take. What are you talking about, improv? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Okay. We have equal well, no, not equal material. We're down 2 pawns. So we could take on f3. And yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. This, I think you're on the wrong stream. I do not perform improv comedy. Some people could say that my chess is comedy because I'm so bad, but okay. So knight takes f6, and let's say he takes because that's what a normal human would do. Then I have this Zwischenzug of rook g4, and then I can take the rook on d3. So that would be good. If he doesn't take, for some weird reason, then what's not to like? I mean, I could take on h7, or whatever. Yeah, so we're just going to take and then check and then take here. So it's Zwischenzug, and then we take on d3. So we're down a rook, but we might have a mate here. In fact, this looks like mate in 2. 1, 2. Okay, again, there may be mate problems. No, yeah, so check. That it might. I'm not sure if that's mate. So check. Yeah, if he goes bishop f8, then we have, it's not mate, but we're up a piece, and then we have a fork here. We'll be up a bishop at the end. Therefore, he has to play king f7. Upon which we have nothing. No, you know what it is? I think it's check here. I should have seen this instantly. That's ridiculous that it took me that long to find that. That's so stupid. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, frankly, you misread improve is improv. What does my stream title say? What's the stream? I didn't write improve in my stream title, I don't think. It says puzzle streak warm up, then rapid on lead chess. Yeah, okay. I don't know what you've been smoking. But can I have some? No, that's okay. So what if we give a check just to draw away his knight? This is called attraction. No, this is actually deflection. And then we have h7, which is unstoppable. So we shall do that. And very slow going here, but I am making progress. So what about knight f6? If king h8, then this is mate. Beautiful. And if he goes to f8, then this is mate. Beautiful. So the answer is knight f6, and then knight takes f7, checkmate. Here we have queen f2 when king d3 is forced, and then we have a 7 of 9. A 7 of 9 is the motif, and that is beautiful. Beautiful. Oh yeah, I'm on it. Oh, ooh. Okay. So we are black. And we don't have much hope here other than running this pawn. Yeah, the description on YouTube, it might be my description. I'm surprised you're still here, frankly, if you're here for improv. Yeah. Okay, so e3. If rook e6. Okay, yeah, no, I think actually what we need to do is promote the b pawn. It's our only hope. So c4. If he ignores it, let's say he does something like rook a6, and we have check, and then this pawn runs all the way home, like the piggy going to the market. So if we go c4, if he takes, same thing. So this is actually the solution, and it's not easy to see at first glance. And then we go check. Okay, nearing the finish line. We can pick up his rook. No, we can't because he has rook d5. But these pawns are pretty strong. Actually, I sense a mate here. I sense a mate because his king is a little bit trapped here. So check. He can't go to d8 because it's mate. And so therefore he's forced to go. Actually, it's just a mate in 2. So my spidey sense was correct. And we are black. Okay, this one looks tricky. We might have this pin when we are threatening to win the exchange because the bishop can't move. His rook doesn't really have anywhere good to go to. So I think it's simply rook g4 here. Yeah, the scariest thing he can do is take on g6. So I think it's just simply rook g4. Yeah, and then we take with the bishop. Otherwise, if I take here, he's just going to take our bishop. So he can give us a check, but we're up. Oh, actually, he'll get 2 pawns out of that. But yeah, it's still a little bit of work there to convert that. Okay, so we are white. If I get the bishop here, I can promote. So that's an idea. Like this is a very interesting idea. Very interesting. So let's pursue it. Bishop a7. If he brings in the king, that's a concern that I have. Bishop b8. King d7. And then I have a7 there. And that's a weird, weird position. Ugh. Is there not something simpler? Do you play chess, frankly, with Venki? I still wonder, like, how did you come across the stream? Like, why would it even show a chess stream to you on YouTube if you're, like, just perusing YouTube? If you're looking for improv. Okay. Anyways, yeah, back to focusing. Oh, you do play. Okay, so that makes sense. Yeah, but bishop a7 is interesting. But am I overthinking it? Maybe I just go a7 with the... No, that doesn't seem right. I do like bishop a7 here, but... Okay, let me look at it again. So bishop a7. He could bring in the pawn, but let's just say he brings in the king, because that's my greater concern. Yeah, and then let's say I go bishop b8 and king d7. And then a7. And then let's just say he moves the pawn here, and then my king can grab all these other pawns. That's my idea. That's my idea here. But I'm skeptical that a puzzle rated only 1800 is going to be that long-winded. And I don't want to start over, so I really want to make sure before I continue. But yeah, bishop a7, king e7. Yeah, bishop b8. Yeah, king d7. Here I was going to go a7. So a7, he pushes a pawn. King f3, because he can never do anything against any of that. So he can bring over his pawns up. So let's say, yeah, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with it because it seems to work. Logically, that seems to work. Unless, hang on a second. I was assuming he moves the king. What if he moves his rook? What if he? It's the same deal though, because I still play bishop b8. And that's more problematic for him. I'm going to go with this idea. Woo! That was scary. Yeah, and then we go bishop b8. This is a complicated puzzle. I mean, for the rating, this should be higher rated, honestly, because to see this whole idea is not the simplest. But yeah, so I go bishop b8. I'm just going to verify because you can't be too careful. Yeah, and then I'm going to go a7. But again, I'm just going to double verify everything. Because the point is, if I do something else, then he's just taking my pawn. So we have to lock that in. Yeah, it's a good puzzle, but underrated, I feel. That should be like 2400, I think. Okay. We're still alive here. So we have a fork, but I'm down a rook. But what else to consider here? Not much. Actually, he can just take it. What am I talking about? Okay, so I have maybe e5. He has not much. If he doubles up, I can take the bishop. He goes king e2, and then I have check. Or actually, yeah, I could start with a check. That's still, I don't know. Is that enough? This is a double attack, but then he's not. Yeah, maybe b5. It's hard though because I'm down a full piece already. That's why I kind of. What about this? Because this would be mate, but then he has rook c whatever, rook c8. Yeah, so these are my two leading moves now. Okay, so let's look at b5. Say rook hc1, check, take, yeah, I'm looking at this now again, but e5, I think he might just have like bishop b4. Yeah, so it might be b5 here. b5. I just don't like being down a full rook. Although I have two pawns for the rook, so if I can get a rook back, that's pretty good for me. So if I go b5, rook hc1, yeah, rook hc1, and then takes. Oh, plus I'm on this. Yeah. So it's got to be b5, and then we'll take here. Okay. So here we are down a knight for a pawn. Check. He has to go king f7. I'm just making sure. But yeah, he has to go king f7 and then rook g7. Or queen g7 is looking good. He has to go king e8. And then I have bishop g6. He has to go king here, and then I take the rook. Oh, yeah. Just want to make sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go check, and then I can take the rook. Can't be too careful here. But. Okay, last one. Well, ooh, I wonder what the first move is. It's obviously h5. Okay, so we shall take. It'd be funny if it just ended there. It's just like, okay, but now we got to think, because it would suck to screw up on the last one. We're up a pawn, but this one's going to fall. So this is actually pretty hard. No, we can defend it. I guess we can defend it. 1, 2, 3. We have to go this route, though. We can't go this route. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So we want to get to this square. The fastest route to it is, it's kind of a weird geometry thing, but this way is faster. It's kind of weird how that works, but yeah, so we go king g7, king d7, king f6, and we can defend that. So, and we're done. Okay, I'm going to get one wrong on purpose now. Okay, so that took me 41 minutes. Slower than usual because I screwed up like the first 3 or 4 tries. But I got there in the end. Oh. Big stretch. Now I can play a game. What do you guys think? Rapid? Because 39 is my quota. Okay, rapid it is. So let me switch things here. Okay, here we go. Draft checkmate. Everything's loaded fine. Okay, Sicilian on board. Open Sicilian, Najdorf. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God, Bishop G5 is so dangerous. Bishop E2 is not. So okay, let's just go Bishop E7. This is not so scary. But he still might have F4. Like Bishop G5 is always scary regardless. Now, do I have taking on E4? No. I could go maybe H6 first. And then if it goes here, then it might have this. No. Okay, so I could castle. Okay, that's castle, but this is always just so scary, man. Bishop G5 is so scary. It's one of the scariest lines that I play, that I have to play against. Okay, castle's queenside. That's very unusual. Okay, so the d pawn is, he's threatening to take the d pawn. So maybe I might have to go queen c7 here, so that I have rook d8. So let's do that. And then I'm thinking knight c5. No, we have to go rook, let's go rook d8 first. because he's always threatening to take on f6, and like if I had gone knight c6, there would have been problems with d6, and I might be able to take here now. No, okay, so h6, and then I can take on e4. Yeah, but it also creates a hook. Yeah, I don't know how much I want him to even just do this. Okay, let's do it though. But I don't like this paralyzed development on my queen side. Ten viewers now. Hello, viewers. Okay. So my main concern now is this huge pawn storm that's coming. And it's legit. Like, I think white's better here. I don't know if I should have wasted time on h6. You know, I get the bishop pair, but it came at the cost of a tempo. Yeah, here he comes. Yeah, I mean, I think I should have known better, really. Okay, let's develop. If g5, I take. Or I guess I'll take on e4 first. But like if takes and then g5, I'll take. And then take on c3. My light squared bishop is atrocious. Yeah, I think I want to take with the queen because I might be able to recapture here. Although it would be nice to have this open. It gives my bishop a square. So yeah, I need to think here a little bit. I also have bishop c3, which is tempting. Yeah, this is a critical move here. I have three important ways to recapture. If I take with the queen, maybe bishop f3. But then I can take here. What else might he play? h4. Maybe I do take with the queen. Okay, I'm going to take with the queen. Oh, maybe he just moves the knight. Okay, I'm going to take with the queen, though. I think they were probably all good options. Yeah, and I will take here now. That's enough for me. That's enough for me. Okay. Now b5. It does put it on a light square though, and it's a fixed light square. So maybe b6. What about d5? Oh, that still puts it on a light square, but that one may not be able to be helped. But then also if he pushes, he can then trade this one off later. If I don't do it, he's going to pile up on here. I don't know. There's this. So that's going to happen regardless. Yeah, so maybe b5. Maybe I do go b5 because I don't want to play. Oh, you can still do that though. Oh man, this is stupid. Okay, I'm going to play b5 and then we're going to go for this. Yeah, so if that does not bother me. I'm going to take that because now these are split. I don't think that was a good move. These are split now. So now I can go. I could also create a backward pawn, but no, let's Let's go here. Yeah, I think this was not a great move from him. Okay, and then do I want him playing e5? Not. Well, then I have a discovery, which is a pretty damn good one. So this may be good, actually. Yeah, now's the time. Let me just double check. I do have time to think here. If he takes, well, I'm happy. If he plays e5, then I have d4. d4, he moves somewhere. I'm taking, it's a free pawn. So that is good enough for me to play d5. So I think he needs to take, and then I will take with what? If I take with the rook, then h4. I do have a discovery there. I could maybe take here. No. So h4 here. Otherwise, I could take this way. It is a tempo move. Rook moves. Okay, maybe he goes. Okay, I'm going to take with the bishop. So if he goes to the f file, no, he goes here. So I've got this. Okay, do I care about that? No, kind of. I don't really want to put all my pawns in light squares, so. I should have had better than this somehow. Okay, if I wait for that, then I can win a thing. I should have gotten more of it. Maybe double up here, and then I can do something like this. Okay, hopefully it's not a blunder. Okay, so he's stopping my plan. Okay, we'll double up. So h4. That seems a little weird. No, maybe it's not that weird, but okay, so here takes. Okay, let's do that. This is pretty equal. I thought I was winning, honestly, and I might have been, like maybe 5 moves ago. I think I missed an opportunity. I still prefer black here because our pawns are better and our rooks are better, but our clock is not better. Okay, so he needs to cover the 7th rank, I feel. Okay, he wants counterplay. I can trade off a pair of rooks. I could give him a check. That it would be really bad for me. Yeah, otherwise we can do this little trade. I don't like that. I don't like green eggs and ham. I don't like them, Sam. I am. Yeah, I don't have anything here. Oh my God, I have a little trick. Okay, let's try this first. So if he goes to C1, I can go here, and then I think he's still fine, but okay, he does go there. Okay, well, let's do it. So if he goes to E1, I can go after the A pawn. I don't know if I want to do that exactly, though. Otherwise, I can give a check. Oh, okay, my time's really falling. I burned a lot of time there. Okay. thinking if I had something. I burned so much time. These will be connected. Well, that's too late for that. Yeah, these are connected now. My rook is passive. Well, you can't take this one yet. But, yeah, this is not great. So... yeah, that's just gonna kill me, man. This is gonna be way too slow. He's got this passed C pawn connected as well. How did I lose that? How did I lose that? How? How did I lose that? I don't know. We'll see after the game. I can't believe I lost that. You know, if anyone was better, it was me. That's insane. He probably should have went this way because then he could have ran this. But okay. I'm not sure if I should have had G5 there, but then he had this check. I can't believe I don't know how I lost this one. Whoops. Oh, this is covered. I don't know. I had to have been better. Whoa, he's playing low risk. No, I guess he's fine there. I shouldn't have. I should have went back this way. I should have went back that way. Fuck. Stupid. Just didn't have time. Fuck. Stupid. Oh, I just ran out of time. Oh. I'm going to go straight to the engine on that. I don't know how he came back from that. How did I lose that? That's such a stupid game. Yeah. Like I don't know how I got a losing position for a while. It was like he had nothing. How did that happen? That's such a annoying. Sorry for the swearing, but so this was but this doesn't matter here. Here I only had 11 seconds. It was this was not the problem. Oh man, it sucks. How many games I lose because I need like 5 more seconds, eh? Bad time management. Okay, Lichess is being quite slow with the analysis. But just losing games like that suck though, because my opponent no, I 15 plus 10? You mean 15? No, it takes, first of all, no, it takes way too long to get a game, and there's a lot of interesting accounts. Okay. Yeah, so it was just, okay, so let's take a look from the very beginning. He played a weird opening. I did burn a bit of time on the opening, but this is such a dangerous opening that it was warranted. You're worse than Kramnik in that. Okay. And yeah, h6. Here I was trying for tactics. It was a little bit hopeful. Should have went b5, I guess. And yeah, because this just creates a hook. And yeah, so whoops. Computer's lagging because I have Stockfish on here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I burned a minute here, a minute and a half. So taking with a queen was the best reply, but it was a close call. I was really torn. So I was thinking about these moves. What were the other moves? What was the other move I was thinking of? I think I was thinking of taking on c3, but apparently that would have been a blunder for some reason. Why? Because he just comes in and attacks, I guess. His attack is too strong. Oh, interesting. Learned something there. Yeah, he just comes back and just attacks. So it's good I didn't do that. So this was best. Yeah, this was all good. And then it's just equal. And then I'm slightly better. This was what I felt. This was all good. You know, it's minus 0.7. And where did I go wrong? Like, how did I lose this? And I had plenty of time. I took the right way. So rook d7 is not in the top 5. It's suggesting to go to the c file. I thought that was not, like, what's the benefit of this? I still don't understand what that use. What's the point of that? I don't understand. So I don't understand rooks, but it's saying rook dc8. What's the difference here? Anything? Not, oh, it wants to double up in the c file. That's funny. So simple. My screen is cut off. No, it's not. My screen's not cut off. What are you talking about? Not sure what you mean. Where is it cut off? Can you be more specific? No, I can see everything. I don't know. I don't know why you think it's cut off. The top part, it's not cut off for me. Anybody else having issues? Yeah, it's you. Oh man, Grandpa. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, you should be embarrassed. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can see on my recording, my broadcasting software, I can see what it's shown. So it's not got, no, it's okay. Yeah, but I like to be, don't hold back. Like if my microphone isn't working or if something is not looking correctly, let me know because I do like to fix that. But yeah, it was just a simple solution here. I just attacked the C pawn and I just, yeah, it's so simple. It's funny because in the game, I was thinking of like attacking the C pawn, but after King B2, I thought, well, nothing else can be done. It's defended, but I could simply just double up. He's too slow to protect it. So I could have just put a rook on the C file and then just doubled up here, I think. Is he too slow? So what? He can move the bishop somewhere. I was thinking about it. I just don't vocalize every possible thought I have. So this was still required some problem solving here, I guess. Rook c5. I don't understand the point of this. b4. Yeah, we get really active. And what if he goes here, then what? This? So this still would have been a lot of work. But regardless, I should have just seen that I could just double up in the C file. Okay, and then, but I mean, this is all fine. I don't know how I got to a losing position. Something about his... Okay, so first of all, I didn't like bishop c4. So I didn't like that. Because, yeah, once we get into the rook and pawn endgame, the drawing ratio goes way up. So I guess I shouldn't have done that. Still should have just went after this weakness. Yeah. I mean, the reason I did this is because I felt this was still kind of a little bit of a weakness. But it's a greater weakness if I keep the bishops on. Okay. And then I'm down to 2 minutes here, 2.5 minutes. So I'm already in a little bit of time trouble. And then here I was trying to calculate. Yeah, I thought I was winning here. I thought, maybe not winning, but I thought I had an advantage here. But where did I actually... I never thought I was worse, so that's the thing. Like, how did I get to a losing position? Yeah, it was around here. It was around here. This... Yeah, I never should have allowed any of that. Yeah, I shouldn't have allowed any of that. I should not have taken. Yeah, why did I take? That was stupid. That was... Oh, man. It's because I got down to a minute, and then I'm just so bad under shorter time controls. That being said, if you guys weren't here 2 days ago, I set a new personal best on bullet. So somehow I can play bullet, but yeah, but I can't like play blitz or rapid. But yeah, I got over 2,200 yesterday on bullet because I was not yesterday, 2 days ago. So I should never have taken, even though computer says it's fine. I never should have taken there. I should have just defended. Because this is a little bit harder to play as black, I think. And then this was all equal. So I'm a little bit surprised this is equal. I thought white was better here. I thought the C pawn was a little quick. But apparently I was okay. I defended fine. And I took with, I guess you could have taken with either pawn. And having only 11 seconds, I held here until I didn't. This was actually, oh, surprising. King d5 was the losing move. I had to play g5. Oh, okay. That makes sense. But why does king e7 work? What? Why does king e7 work? What's the difference here? Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. King e7. Oh, that's why. Yeah, so I guess we never want to let his king get in here. So I should have just played g5. So, okay. Oh, this is kind of funky. Because I can always give a check, and then I can come back and defend. So I needed to plug that up. So yeah, so I had to play g5 or be able to go to f6. So any of these moves to stop its king from coming in is what was needed. But I had 11 seconds here. I had to... You can't afford to think every move. That's the problem with 11 seconds, no increment. Ryan, what is more important as far as game times are concerned? Oh, the longer the better, of course. Well, I think I say there's a Goldilocks zone. So I recommend anything between 10 and 30 minutes. I think anything longer than 30 minutes, like for weaker players, is not beneficial. I think you're better to play more games. Like I don't think like playing a 2 hour game will be. You'll get more out of playing 4 30-minute games than 1 2 hour game. But I think 10 minutes as fastest is what you should be playing as a weaker player. Okay, so I just kind of blended there. So overall, I played okay. There were a few little things. I shouldn't have played the H6 earlier. Actually, there was more than a few things. This was actually a pretty educational game. Oh, my dishwasher is beeping. I'm too lazy to get up and turn it and open it up. Yeah, so that was one thing. The other thing was I could have doubled up in the C file. The other thing was I should never have taken on D4 because just this is a weakness, so I shouldn't have let him undo his weakness, and then I just played a little slow overall. Okay, I'm gonna play another one. Why did Chrome? I did update Chrome recently, but not it. Okay, when it's my turn, it gives me that little pop-up thing. Maybe that's a new Lichess feature. Okay, the Pirts. I had this yesterday. What should we do? Let's go F4, which I find hard to play. Like the what's it called? The 100 attack, the 150 attack with Bishop E3 is okay. So now I always have it. Timing E5 for me is always difficult, but I don't think we do it quite yet. I think Bishop D3 first, C5. I think I can never. This is a new line that I'm playing. So yeah, if C5, maybe then E5. Okay, he doesn't do it. I still wonder if E5. I'm just so bad at timing this. But he might have knight D5, so I should probably just castle. I don't think Bishop G4. I always have H3. Although D4 will be under attack. Yeah, I was just wondering that. It might have been H3 actually. Shit. Crap. Okay, so I may need to play E5 now. Because the threat is... Oh, wait. No, maybe I'm panicking for no reason. What am I talking about? Okay. So, H3. And... Yeah, we're fine. Why am I panicking? Is E5 a thing? I don't know. I should be fine here. Let's not panic, man. Remain calm. Yeah. Taking with the G-pawn is actually interesting, but let's take with the queen. And then, okay, he's out for blood. He's very quick. Holy crap, who is this guy? Okay, it is a newish account, I will say, but okay. Yesterday or the day before, a couple of days ago, I think I played A3 and the computer didn't like it, but this is a little bit different because I've developed all of this. So what about F5? I mean, I'm attacking, right? So if F5, G4, just knight E2. Do I actually want to take here though? That's the thing. I don't know. No. Let's not play F5 because I think this is not a real threat, F5, because I don't know how much I like that. What about E5? Ooh, oh my God, can I take on B5 here? Can I take on B5? Let's say knight takes B5 and then I have E5. Okay, I might be able to. I don't know if it's really great though. Knight takes B5, E5, D5 takes. Not sure what to think of that. I almost might want my knight in that position, so maybe I can take with the bishop. But then there's also stuff like maybe here. Is that a thing? No. Okay, so bishop b5. I could do it this way. And then e5. Yeah, I think I can take here, though. But I don't know if I want to do it with the bishop or the knight. It's so hard to choose. If I take with the knight, I might be able to defend this pawn later with c3. So maybe I take with the knight and then e5. Let's try that out. Hopefully I'm not missing something obvious. I guess we'll see. Oh, crap. Of course it's the wrong. Okay. At least I got the b pawn for it, but he gets my d pawn. How did I miss that? Would it have been any different had I done it this way? No. It wouldn't have been any different. Okay, so at least there's that. Yeah, so this was not great, I guess. And he's playing so quick. This is probably a known move that doesn't really work, that he knows doesn't work. Well, I think we have to go back to c3. I'm thinking maybe a3, because then I have c3. Oh, it was check too, the son of a... Oh my god. Yeah, that was not great, I guess. Okay, knight a3, check. Oh, then I have to go here. Otherwise I can come back. Okay, let's go to c3, and we'll go to what, h2 or... Yeah, let's go... Actually, I could go bishop d3. Yeah, let's do that. I think, yeah, let's do that. I don't mind him taking on c3. I kind of prefer it, actually. How come I have 4 minutes? Why do I have 4 minutes on the clock? What the hell happened? Oh, God. Don't get old. I don't recommend it. Your brain just slows down. It's not even that, because again, I got to 2200 on bullet. I'm just bad. My time management is just atrocious. That's all there is to it. But at the same time, this guy has played very quickly. Okay, now we go. Now we push. Queen b6 is annoying. But let's push now. I got to attack. I got to play quicker. Okay, he did play queen b6. Yeah, so I don't want him trading queens. So I think I want to move the king to h1. I'm not really so concerned about queen b2, although I guess he is hitting my knight, so that is a pain in the ass. So actually, I could just go to an endgame. Otherwise, I'm losing a pawn. I know I have an attack here, but if I take here and then rook b1, I do... Oh, that's a tough one, because I could attack, but you know what? I am going to go to an endgame because I don't think I have quite enough compensation for the missing b2 pawn. Okay. Now what? Gung-ho? No. Okay, stop that. I don't really. Okay, let's stop that. Actually, he might. Okay. I mean, I prefer black here. Because. Okay. A3. No, we're gonna let him push that. I think maybe here. No. I don't like any of this. Okay, I gotta make a move though. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. But at least I'm keeping his knight at bay. I like that. So I think I made good choices there. But I still think black's a bit better here. And we have one move to defend that. Otherwise, I could attack it, which is... but no, I'm just giving him squares. Okay, so we're going to passively defend. And yeah, I don't like this though. He's got open lines. Yeah, see? And okay, let's just get the king up a little bit. I was thinking of okay, let's take, and then if he takes with the rook or the pawn, then I can maybe go D, E. Yeah, so maybe here to move. So let's try the move. And he's got this crap. Yeah, this I don't like any of this. He's too. Oh man, this yeah. The open. I just don't know the opening, and I burned out my time there. Just don't know the opening. That's getting... Okay, come on, do something, King. Win the game for me, King, somehow. All I did was take a square away from my knight, but... Okay, let's try that. A minute 25. Who keeps stealing my time? Who keeps stealing my time? This is this guy's 160th game. 162nd game. Okay. I think he needs to take with a pawn. I wanted to do stuff on the F file. Now he can do stuff on the F file. Okay, so if he pushes this, he's got pins. I should try to push the A4, I think. So or no, should I just go here? Maybe rook C2? Yeah. Okay, let's go here. And then rook A2. Doubles up. Rook A2. That doesn't seem right. Oh, he's got a fork here. What a bastard. So check. Even attack it maybe? I might be able to play king c3 there. Okay, we'll give him that pawn. I can take this one. I'm going to flag, though. Same old story. Same old story. Attack my knight, please. Oh God, my pawns. Okay, what are you thinking about? Take my pawn. What are there to think about? Oh my God, he did do it. He did do it. Now I can draw. I should have went for the check. Yeah, it was a free pawn. Oh fuck. And I do lose. I got complacent. I should have went rook a7. Okay, I just need this one. I just need the G pawn. This is a draw if I don't screw up. I think I can pre-move back and forth here. Okay. Oh. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, I just can't play low on the clock, even when he blunders. I just can't. I need increment. Okay, let's analyze that. So this Pierce Austrian attack, I just don't know how to play. I don't know how to play it. I'm just so bad at timing e5. If anyone knows the timing on e5, I would like to know. Yeah, h3 might actually be the move because bishop g4 does become annoying. Although I actually had a decent position here. And then I spent forever. Oh yeah, this is where my time went. I spent like forever on this. But he also played quickly. It was a combination. Now I think he screwed up when he took my bishop here, and even queen b6 because. And I think I made the right decision. I was thinking about giving him the b2 pawn, and then, or maybe playing rook. Yeah, and then maybe playing rook b1, and then attacking. But I think he had enough to ward off my attack, and then I'm just down a pawn. So I just went for the ending because I know I've been playing the endings bad lately, but that's mostly because I'm low on time. In general, I think my endgames are pretty good. I think it's one of my better. Like, I think my middle game is my weakest point, and I think the openings and endgames are my stronger points. So yeah, I went into the endgame, but I think black was a little bit better. It felt a little easier for black to play. I don't know if all of his choices were the best here, though. My king got really, really active. I don't know about e6. Like maybe he should just keep pushing here. Because now this is kind of a weak pawn for him. And I'm surprised I survived here because this did not look pretty. Yeah, I don't know if c2 was good for him. Maybe he should give me a check or even rook a3, because then he could play then he could play c2. So I played a4. Hello, Jocko. Sorry, I don't play viewer. I'll play members. Okay, so he gives me a check, And then he went for this trade again. I don't know if that was the right approach. Can he even do this? No, that drops his rook. Maybe here he needed to at this point. Yeah, he never should have allowed me to play a4, I think. I think he should have played rook a3. Because his knight is so good. Why is he doing anything with that? Yeah, I think because he has a lot of threats here after, right? So so I traded. Yeah, gave him that pawn. I just wanted to get rid of his c pawn, and I'm probably losing here now. I wonder why did I go rook a1? Why didn't I give a check? Oh my god. I'm just winning here with rook c8. Okay, I'm going to turn off my dishwasher. I can't believe I did that, but yeah, when I'm low on the clock, I play extra bad. So I just could have won here with rook c8, but then it worked out anyways. I guess it would have been similar, but no, because he could have still like pushed the h pawn or moved the rook here. Yeah, so we had this, and then I just had no time. Now, to be fair, I wasn't going to win this, like, even if I had an extra 2 minutes. Maybe it was 2 minutes extra. But I was so low on the clock here, I wasn't going to win. My instinct was, I was going to go rook a7, but then I went here for some reason. So after knight d7, maybe, so knight g4, I don't really have, I'm fine with the draw because, yeah, I didn't have anything. I mean, I'm up a rook, but I wouldn't have converted. I'm too slow. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. Checking all my emails and everything. Okay. Okay, let's look at the opening here. Rewind a little bit. Okay, so you can play h3 or you can castle. So this was fine. Now, knight takes b5 with a blunder. So apparently he can take it. And then d takes e5, letting me take his rook. So queen b6. And he's threatening my queen here with knight c6. So does this trap my queen? It does. Yeah, and if I spend time going back, well, he'll get 2 pawns and a knight for his rook. Plus he has a fork here, so actually I have nowhere to go. Wow, very situational. Very situational there. Crazy. So this was a time to play e5, but yeah, it looked like it worked. At least I'm still happy I saw this though, because even though it doesn't end up working, I'm happy that I at least saw the idea of it. So e5 now. And that's what I would have played had I not seen this tactic, which is, yeah, it's too bad. But he didn't, yeah, he didn't take. He brought the knight back. And then I played knight c3, which was second best move. It's saying e5 here. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. I think I was worried about queen b6 a little. But we would have been fine there. And then this was all more or less okay. But I spent so much time at this point, I'm down to 4 minutes. So it's move 13, and I burned so much time already. So it was really, really bad time management. Now here, computer's fine was actually taking on d3. And if this happens, yeah, it actually did give white an edge here. I definitely considered it. Wow, that's very scary. Sounded like a gunshot. Do you guys hear that? I'm scared to look out the window. Interesting. I'll spy out the window. Yeah, that was a very unusual sound. Okay. Yeah, so anyways, this was possible. And then, but I burned so much time. My time management is really atrocious here. And because I'm already down to 3 minutes. And yeah, so this was all fine, but I was just playing too slow, way too slow. And then this was a blunder apparently, or a mistake, e5, allowing knight d5. So what is the problem here apart from this fork? He just gets too active and his c-pawn runs. So I needed to keep the knight. I shouldn't have allowed the knight to come in, apparently. And I just can take control of the d file. If he pushes the c-pawn, then we can play e5 because his knight can't go to the d file. Whoops. And then apparently we're holding here. So that would have been a little bit better to play. And yeah, well, it was a really weird sound. I mean, it's 11 p.m. here, and it didn't quite sound. I mean, I don't really know what a gunshot sounds like. I know from like TV and movies. I live I'm in Canada, so we don't really have much crime here, and I live in a decent neighborhood, but it sounded something like between a gunshot and like an explosion, or like somebody or like somebody lighting like a firework inside and throwing it in a dumpster or something. That's what it sounded like. Anyways, I didn't hear anything after that, so yeah, so he's just a little bit more active. Yeah, so his knight I shouldn't have allowed his knight to centralize here. And then, so I'm just worse this whole way. Now, I thought he should have considered rook a3, which is what the computer wants to play. And then, yeah, and now I play a4, but black is still winning. This was his blunder. Rook c takes a4. It's suggesting almost anything else. The top move, though, as you guys can see, I guess, is rook a c8. What is the point of that? Oh, just to protect the rook so the knight can come in. And so what if the knight does come in? Let's just say I make a random move. What's the point here? Then apparently rook d8. Oh, and then knight d3 there if I do that. And then if I go here. And then he's rook h, and then okay. It's not super clear, the continuation. Okay, so but he took, and oh, this was a blunder. So it wants me to take the pawn immediately with the king. Otherwise we get forked. But this is a blunder because of knight f4. Oh, he's okay. And oh, and then he can take, and then he's got this. Nasty. Nasty. Okay, so this is all equal, and then yeah, I should have played rook c8, but it worked the next move, and then I had 36. I should have still won here. I panicked too much, and then I just ran into the fork here. Okay. So guys, I think I'm actually going to end it there. It's not that late. It's only an hour and 40-minute stream, but actually I think while I still have a bit of energy, I'm going to record round 4 from my tournament. So I'm going to record that and get that video ready to get published. So I'm going to cut the stream to an end right now. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the swearing and the usual whining, but that's what you get with me. So I'm going to record round 4 now, and then I'll get that published. And then I'll be back tomorrow with some more chess. Thanks for watching. Welcome to the stream, frankly. See you next time. Take it easy.